Where? Let me see. Oh, right there. Was it autocorrect?
Lots of different places, yeah. But I know better.
Yeah. That's okay. Oh, wait, are you gonna announce me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll talk, and then I'll be there, and I'll come back, and I'll do that, and then say
So let's look.
It's on the next page. Yeah.
Scout oath. And our SPL will now recite the Scout oath, and I'll just
Okay.
step to the side like this. Does that work?
Yeah, I guess so. So should I start now? Yeah.
Nice. Mr. Braun? Yes. Would you like to run on the flags? Sure. All right. Alex, we're gonna do ready? Okay. That's it. That's it. You want to practice the flag? He's gonna have more French than us, you know.
All right. So I'll just be like.
Socket shield. Socket shield.
Can I just start right now? All right. Audience, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color guard advance. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Yeah. I know. Audience, please remain standing for the presentation of the totem. Honor guard, present the totem. And then Kunal would come. And then I'd say, this totem represents the scout spirit of true. Oh. No. Oh, it doesn't say that, actually. When should I say post the colors?
When you're done with, it's just like.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So then I'll be like, color guard, post the colors, and then audience, please remain standing.
Just ignore all of this and just.
Yeah, I'll just do what I'm used to. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'll say, Color guard, post the colors.
Yeah, justice for all.
And liberty and justice for all. Color guard, please post the colors. And then you'll post it. And then, audience, please remain standing for the presentation of the totem. Kunal, could you present the totem?
Now the color guard just remain standing there for the rest.
Oh, wait, you're right. I don't know, it's very confusing because, like, in my mind, I have something, and then on the paper, I have something. Yeah, color guard salute, color guard dismissed. And then I'll say, audience, please remain standing for the presentation of the totem. Kunal, could you please present the totem? What? Yeah. Yeah, I'll write that.
That's why we have rehearsal. Don't worry.
Wait, should I say wait, Mr. Yuda, should I say Kunal or should I say honor guard? Yeah. Okay. Kunal. Wait, so are you gonna go up there?
No.
Oh wait, is this? Oh, this one. I want this one.
No, that's a keel. But, I mean, if keel doesn't show up, I can sub in for him. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see. Eagle, tenderfoot, trustworthy, loyal. Okay, where is it? This is life. Okay, so I am not early. I'm not late. So there's not much I can help prepare with. Is there any way I can help?
You got your cards and your
Helpful and friendly. Thank you.
So you just gotta line up in order. Hardest part.
Do you want me to help with flags?
Yeah, join in box.
Stay on stage and we're going to start playing candles. Wait,
Okay, so
I think I know what it is.
when they go through, I'm a tenderfoot. Like, I am a, and then you've got Scout Oath on the blue ones on the right. All right.
Wait, stop. Oh, yeah, stop. Yeah.
Scout Oath.
So,
Duty to self, duty others, duty.
left to right.
It doesn't.
Okay. So do I light them all just at the same time?
No, when they talk about it.
Okay.
But, right.
And okay. Got it.
Right, and then each one of those is Scout Law.
You also need a
There are 12 candles there.
Yeah, I'll start from the bottom.
I would start from the bottom and then work your way back. Yes.
Okay.
Push it up. Take the safety off. Forward. Forward. And pull it. There you go. Well, it looks like Alexander just got here.
Yeah.
Do you want to come out or do you want to?
So I need to figure out.
He'll come in?
No, I think my mom crossed out his name, so that means he's unavailable.
So grab somebody and have them fill in. Huh? So you're not going to say the new appeal? You're the new appeal.
And then, yeah, that's mostly everyone. If a therapist's not here, I'll just have someone else take it. I just need a thirva, and that's it.
A third what?
A thirva.
A tarva.
A tharva. And he's here. Cool.
There he is. They can tell us walk. Can't see him, but they can tell us walk.
Okay, now the scouts. Soham Beesetti. Alex Nichols. Soham. Maxwell Feng. Aditya Prakash.
I don't care. Stop jumping. I'm jumping. I like jumping. I didn't want dancing here. I'm trying to dance.
Okay.
Parents, please remove your son's neckerchief, slide and loop. This symbolizes that they are prepared to leave the pack. Soham, you can please cross the bridge now. And parents, you can also cross. You should also go on the bridge. You are going on a difficult bridge over there. Next, Alex Nichols.
Done.
Your parents and
Right now. Looks like they're about to. Alright, guys. In the mic. That's the wrong side. Go force the good. Oh, it's like Soham is gonna be a.
Michael.
There.
No, at Lawson there's like.
Oh, that's beautiful. There. You have to go, bro. You have no balls or what? You literally. These guys have probably the most experience because they probably. Oh wait, no, Michael's there.
Yeah.
Times.
This is the third time they're doing it.
No, I'm waiting right now. That is beautiful. Wait, guys, just do a thing. Yeah, we are. Right now.
Put it over here next to this chair. And we need to get the buckets back in and get some a few.
Not bad. So that moves the next shot.
That'd be awesome. We had a whole other one of these set up.
Can you remind us what the Scout values are?
Oh, Scout values?
Kind,
Kind,
trustworthy,
loyal.
reverent.
You guys are awesome. Okay, come on over. Any other Scout values you want to share?
Okay, I'll go again. Clean. Hey, hang on. I got there first. Clean language. Dude. Reverent. Thrifty.
Okay.
Reverent.
Don't run near the fire, guys. Okay. Thoughtful. Okay, here we go.
Awesome.
Popcorn story starting now.
Before we start, one second. So Soham, wait for everyone. So Soham is the one who set up the fire before we started.
Thank you, Soham. It was a dark and stormy night in Sunnyvale, California.
There's some more. Yeah, now do it.
Please join us on stage. Okay, now the Scouts. Soham Beesetti. Alex Nichols. Soham. Maxwell Feng. Alex. Avidya Prakash.
Good evening, and thank you for coming. If you could please find your seats, we'll get started in just a minute.
I'm jumping.
5 minutes.
There's some more. Yeah, now do it.
Okay, I think we're ready now. Hi. I'd like to welcome you to this Eagle Court of Honor for Soham Beesetti. My name is Amy Crable, and on behalf of Soham and his family, I want to thank you, friends and family, for sharing this ceremony with us as we officially honor him for achieving the highest rank in scouting. As for all scouting ceremonies, we start by honoring our country's flag. Would Troop 457 Senior Patrol Leader Etan Mishra please come forward and lead the presentation of the colors?
Audience, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color guard advance. Color guard, prepare to post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, post the colors. Color guard salute. 2. Color guard dismissed. Audience, please remain standing for the presentation of the totem. Kunal, can you come present the totem, please? The totem represents the scout spirit of Troop 457. Each feather represents one scout. The scout oath and law burn bright in lighting the path and establishing the spirit of our values. The works of each scout, both past and present, enriches the spirit of Troop 457. As each scout advances in rank, they fan the flames of the scout spirit, strengthening themselves and the troop. Audience, you may now be seated.
Okay. This Court of Honor is being held under the auspices of Scouting America and is now in session for the purpose of bestowing the Eagle Scout Award on Soham Beesetti. The mission of Scouting America is to prepare young people to make ethical and moral choices over their lifetimes by instilling in them the values of the Scout Oath and law. We will start with the Scout Oath, with the SPL Etan Mishra, ASPL Kunal Jaiswal, and scouts participating in the Trail to Eagle and Points of the Scout Law, please come forward. Scouts live by the Scout Oath. The Scout Oath describes 3 duties that every scout must accept: duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. Our SPL will now recite the Scout Oath.
Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. 2.
When a person becomes a scout, there's something within them that we call the spirit of scouting. These lighted candles before you represent that spirit. Now we shall light the symbols for each part of the Scout Law. Each of the 12 parts are an important foundation in building strong character. These scouts will now recite the Scout Law.
A scout is trustworthy. Tell the truth and keep your promises. People depend on you. A scout is loyal. Show that you care about your family, friends, scout leaders, school, and country.
A scout is helpful. They volunteer to help others without expecting a reward. A scout is friendly. They're a friend to everyone, even people who are very different from them.
A scout is courteous. Be polite to everyone and always use good manners. A scout is kind. Treat others as you want to be treated. Never harm or kill any living thing without good reason.
A scout is obedient. Follow rules of your family, school, and troop. Obey the laws of your community and country. A scout is cheerful. Look for the bright side of life. Cheerfully do tasks that come your way. Try to help others be happy.
A scout is thrifty. Work to pay your own way. Try not to be wasteful. Use time, food, supplies, and natural resources wisely. A scout is brave. Face difficult situations even when you feel afraid. Do what you think is right despite what others might be doing or saying.
A scout is clean. Keep your body and mind fit. Help keep your home and community clean. A scout is reverent. Be reverent towards God. Be faithful in your religious duties. Respect the beliefs of others.
We will now follow the trail to Eagle.
I am a scout. I'm just beginning my path towards Eagle, and I'm learning what it means to be a scout and about the many opportunities ahead. I'm excited to learn new skills and to contribute towards my troop.
I am a tenderfoot scout. I went on my first camping trip with the troop and learned how to take care of myself and others. I'm a little more comfortable with my outdoor skills and with the way we run our troop.
I am a second-class scout. I am building my outdoor knowledge and experience and now feel more confident on camping trips. I can cook my own food, build a campfire, lead a hike, and know how to handle the injuries that could happen along the way.
I am a first-class scout. I worked hard to get here, and I'm finally starting to lead my fellow scouts. I can now plan and execute a successful camping trip. I know first aid, how to cook, and navigate. I'm excited to put these skills to work.
I am a Star Scout. I am now contributing to my troop, my family, and my community. I have earned 6 merit badges. I'm doing my best to live by the Scout oath and law.
I am a life scout. I help mentor my fellow scouts so that they can learn to become future leaders of the troop as well. I have earned 11 merit badges. My next step is to explore how I can make a unique impact for my troop and in my community.
I'm an Eagle Scout. I've planned and executed a project to serve my community. In that process, I learned some valuable lessons about how to manage and lead others. I've earned at least 21 merit badges. As my time in scouting nears a close, I am mentoring those who will take my place and lead the troop. I continue to learn from others and will use the knowledge and experience which I've gained through the scouting program.
Soham, congratulations on reaching the highest peak in the Eagle Trail. Your diligence and hard work has paid off. You've made Troop 457 very proud. May the qualities that inspired you to this achievement continue to lead you to even greater success in your life. May you always be guided by the spirit of scouting, represented by these blazing candles before you. Soham and his family have put together a video with various moments from Soham's scouting journey. Looks like a lot of good memories. All right. Soham, I'd like to invite you to come forward and share a bit more about your scouting journey before we proceed with the Eagle Charge.
All right. Hello, everyone. Is that a good volume? Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming today. My name is Soham Beesetti, and I'm a part of the Survivors Patrol. I've had the privilege of knowing most of my patrol mates since Cub Scouts, which I joined back in 2015 as a Wolf Scout in 2nd grade. At that young age, scouting gave me the chance to do something real. The 8-year-old me wanted to pitch a tent, carve a spoon out of a block of wood, start a fire, and so much more. These were things I wouldn't have been able to done anywhere else. At first, scouting seemed like just a fun group activity, but looking back, I see it as a catalyst, something that sparked a lifelong journey of growth, service, and action in my community. Scouting taught me practical skills, but more importantly, it gave me confidence. As I moved into Boy Scouts, I was given opportunities to work with others towards shared goals. And I quickly learned that leadership isn't about authority, it's about mutual respect and meeting people where they are. When I served as a troop guide, I couldn't force younger scouts to complete their requirements. What I could do was create a structure like setting up schedules to teach skills and be a resource when they were ready to learn. Some meetings I managed to get a few scouts who had nothing planned to sit down and work. Other times I simply made myself available to sign off eager scouts' progress. One thing I'm still learning is how to balance the big objective with the reality of teamwork. It's hard to get things done alone, but if you're going to rely on someone else, do it early so they have time to prepare and contribute meaningfully. I'd like to thank our ASMs and leaders. My journey would not have been possible without the Scoutmasters and adult leaders of this troop. Thank you for setting high expectations for every scout, because without a challenge, there is no growth. And even as you held us to high standards, you always guided us with patience and care. I've never been the kind of person to say that was an unforgettable experience, but I do know I'll never forget the time I spent with my fellow scouts. What makes a place like Philmont or any campout memorable isn't the location, it's the people. When you spend enough time with someone, you start to see their flaws. That's part of any relationship, in life or in work. But when you can still trust each other, knowing those flaws, that is something special. Philmont in particular was a test of that trust and teamwork. It showed me how deep our bonds run and how important it is to rely on and support one another, even in the toughest conditions. And lastly, to my parents, Mom and Dad, you've always been there to guide me, whether I realized it or not. You were there to help me fix my mistakes, cheer me on, and remind me of my potential. Every parent wants the best for their child, but it's something truly powerful when you want your child to want the best for themselves. Thank you for bringing me this far. And finally, to everyone here today, thank you for being a part of this journey. Your time, support, and your presence mean more to me than I can say. Before I'd like to finish, I'd also would like to talk about my major inspiration for joining into scouting. My dad was a part of the National Cadet Corps, also known as NCC. It's a program in India. During his school days, he started as a cadet. He rose through the ranks and became a quartermaster. In 1986, he had the honor of participating in the Independence Day celebrations in India's capital, New Delhi. His journey included various challenging and inspiring activities such as a color guard, parade, commanding, leading a platoon, rifle shooting, swimming, boat rowing, sailing, and camping. With this strong foundation and disciplined background, he became my guiding force throughout my 10-year journey in scouting. There were times I felt like giving up, but his unwavering perseverance and belief in me helped me push through. Thanks to his support and example, I was able to complete the requirements and earn my Eagle rank. And thank you. And lastly, I have a video of my Eagle project.
Soham, would you please come back to the stage? And I will turn the mic over to Mr. Heffley for the Eagle Nest and Charge.
Hello, my name is Daniel Heffley. I am an ASM with Troop 457. About 2.5 years ago, Caleb and I joined Troop 457, and one evening, Soham was running a session about knots, but he brought no rope. And I remember him working with Mr. Ieda to work through this and come up with a solution. Mr. Ieda let him struggle for a little bit. They came up with something. Scout-led was a phrase that I was learning. So is this what it looks like? Learning knots without rope? But they found some rope somewhere, and the knot teaching session proceeded. Not wanting to miss out on an opportunity to learn new skills, I listened in and I learned a new knot. Soham patiently taught the younger scouts the sheet bend until they all mastered the skill. The sheet bend, useful for tying together 2 lines of unequal diameter. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I work with ropes all the time in my software engineering job. So I squirreled away that knowledge and I practiced it myself. I taught the same skill to other scouts. And earlier this month, scouting took me to sea base. After the rope towing our dinghy behind our boat broke twice, the captain asked, "Who knows how to tie these 2 different ropes together?" And I'm thinking, really? I've been practicing this for 2 years. Soham taught me. Soham taught me this skill. So some scouts will go through this program wondering what difference they'll make in the world. And I know that Soham is already on his way to making many marks upon this world, and he's definitely changed my life. All right. I'd like to ask any and all Eagle Scouts present in our audience today to please come forward and form a semicircle around the front. We're about to welcome a new Eagle to the nest. You can form a semicircle here. All right. Please tell us when and from what troop you received your Eagle Scout rank.
My name is Soham. I received my Eagle Border review on March 1st, 2025. As part of
I got my Eagle February 14th, 2021 from Troop 490.
Summer earlier, I got my Eagle from Troop 457, December 9th, 2023.
I'm Sean. I earned Eagle on April 9th, 2019 with Troop 457.
And I'm Anders. I got Eagle in February of 2022 from Troop 457.
I'm Kieran. I got my Eagle March 6th, 2021 with Troop 457. I'm Rohit. I earned my Eagle in 1995 with Troop 266 in San Jose.
John Braun, April 1974. Troop 498 in Sunnyvale.
Eagle Scout Soham, I have the honor to give you the charge to Eagle. The Eagle rank represents accomplishments in scouting skills. It represents work as a member and leader of your troop and patrol. It represents Scout spirit by having lived according to the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The Eagle Scout rank represents an understanding of community and nation and a willingness on the part of the wearer to help others. The Eagle Scout rank stands for a job started as a youth, when they first joined scouting, a job started and finished. All Eagles, please make the Scout sign and repeat after me. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to my country.
I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example. And make my rank and influence strongly count for better scouting. And for better citizenship in my troop, in my community, and in my contact with other people. Regardless of race, color, or creed, to this I pledge my sacred honor. Eagle Scouts, Eagle Scouts, the entire Brotherhood of Scouting congratulates you through me today, and the Eagle ranks open to welcome you. The Court of Honor would now like all Eagle Scouts to congratulate the newest member of their organization. All Eagle Scouts except Soham, you may be seated. Okay. All right, there's a video to share.
Hi, my name is Rithvik. I got Eagle from Troop 457 on November 18, 2023. Hi, my name is Rithvik. I got Eagle from Troop 457 on November 18, 2023.
My name is Ruhan Pandit. I got my Eagle on February 16, 2025 with Troop 457 in Sunnyvale, California.
Hi, I'm Samuel Lucas from Troop 457, and I got my Eagle December 19th, 2020.
What's up, Soham? This is Rithvik. Congratulations on getting Eagle. I remember just like yesterday when the survivors were starting their patrol, and we as the Panthers got that weight off of our back as you guys were now the new patrol in the troop. It was really exciting to see you grow throughout the years. You've done a really amazing job with everything that you've done. My term after FSPL, I was confident that I was giving my reins to a new leader, and you did a really phenomenal job leading the troop, and I wanted to congratulate you with that as well. Good job with your Eagle project. I've seen it every single time that I've come to Good Sam, and you've done a really amazing job as a scout, and I'm sure you're going to go very far in life. Congratulations, Soham. What's up, Zoe?
All right, it's now time for the highlight of our program, the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award and Eagle Medals by Scoutmaster Mr. Yedid.
All right, thank you, Mr. Heffley. So, why don't you come a little bit further, front and center, right? All right. Under the authority granted by the Polaris District of the Silicon Valley Monterey Bay Council of Scouting of America, this Court of Honor will now consider Soham Beesetti for the rank of Eagle Scout. Eagle candidate, Soham, I charge you to enter this Eagle Brotherhood holding the ideals and honor and service. By the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise, you will become an Eagle Scout. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with those words that close the Declaration of Independence. Soham, attention. Go, turn and face your audience, please. Make the scout sign and repeat after me. I promise to undertake my citizenship.
I promise to undertake my citizenship.
With a solemn dedication.
With a solemn dedication.
To be a leader.
To be a leader.
But to only lead towards the best.
But to only lead towards the best.
To lift every task I do.
To lift every task I do.
and every office I hold
and every office I hold
to the high level of service
to the high level of service
to God and my fellow men.
to God and my fellow man.
I promise to so live and serve
I promise to so live and serve
that those who know me
that those who know me
will be inspired to the finest living.
will be inspired to the finest living.
I promise to be among those
I promise to be among those
who dedicate their skills,
who dedicate their skills,
heart and hands
heart and hands
to the common good.
to the common good.
I promise to help build America
I promise to help build America
on the solid foundation of clean living,
on the solid foundation of clean living,
honest work,
honest work,
and reverence to God.
and reverence to God.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
2. Now, the Eagle Scout Medal stands for strength of character. The Eagle Scout badge is a symbol of what a boy has done, but more importantly, it represents what the boy will be in the future as he grows into manhood. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the world's most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Scouts of America and your community as being worthy of this honor. All who know you will rejoice in your achievement. With this, I congratulate you. Now, Soham, please escort your parents to the front. We will now proclaim to the world your accomplishments. The symbol of your success is the Eagle Scout badge and neckerchief, which will now be presented to your parents, and your parents in turn will pin the badge over your heart and place the neckerchief around your neck. Now, this miniature pin is symbolic of parental faith, love, and encouragement, without which very few scouts would be able to reach the highest rank in scouting. Your mother is privileged to wear this always as a memento of this occasion. Now, you've spent many years in scouting learning skills such as hiking, camping, and cooking. And you have, as you have matured, you've also learned the more challenging skills of planning and leadership. Throughout those years, your father has been there to support you, but more importantly, to allow you to grow through experience. This father pin will remind him of this achievement and of the fine young man that you have become. Okay, Soham, please escort your parents back to their seats and then return to the front. Now, Scouting America has created the Eagle Mentor Pin as a way for Scouts to honor those who have assisted them in their journey reaching the Eagle Scout rank. Soham would like to acknowledge those adults as well.
All right, so I would like to give my first mentor pin to Mr. Lucas. You have been you've been my first Scoutmaster when I joined the troop in 2019, and you helped me figure out a lot of things, and you made sure you seemed really scary at first, but after that point, I realized that you were really there to help us, and as a younger Scout, I don't really have the words or knowledge or memory at that young age to know how much you did or how much you really helped us, but I would like to thank you for that, and more so for helping me, for also making yourself available during my Eagle project and really helping that make that thing go way smoother. Otherwise, I might have spent a whole year on that. But thank you, Mr. Lucas. For my next mentor pin, I would like to give this to Mr. Ueda. You were my second Scoutmaster, and I think the best memory I could recall was that time when I couldn't complete a first aid requirement for first class. I had to do it 3 times because I kept forgetting that, when someone's having a cardiac arrest, you need to call 911 first. But third time was the charm, and that went through. And again, thank you for tolerating, but you were always there to be a guiding force and also setting high standards. Thank you. And I will return the mic to Mrs. Kriebel.
All right, congratulations again, Soham, on this fine accomplishment. We will now retire the colors. Let me invite Mr. Wada back up for the feather.
All right. Let's place this to the side. All right, so in Native American cultures, it's believed that all things possess an inherent virtue, power, and wisdom. The feather, for example, is a powerful symbol that signifies honor and a connection between the owner, the creator, and the bird from which the feather came. The eagle's feather, however, is one of the most esteemed. In Native cultures, the eagle is considered the strongest and bravest of all birds. For this reason, its feathers symbolize what is highest, bravest, strongest, and holiest. It's strong medicine. Each scout receives a feather that is placed on the troop totem to mark their journey towards eagle. Along the way, each scout overcomes challenges and endures hardship with their effort and determination and hard work. This is symbolized by the wear and tear on these feathers. And each eagle can place their feather on the totem along with the other eagles that came before them. All right, so I will now hand the podium to the parents, right? And Soham, you can return to your seat. Parent speech.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our family, I want to express our deepest gratitude to all of you for being here today to celebrate Soham's Eagle Coat of Honor. This is a momentous occasion, not just for Soham, but for all of us who have been part of his journey through scouting. Reaching the rank of Eagle Scout is a significant achievement that requires dedication, perseverance, and the support of a caring community. Today, we are surrounded by that very community people who have guided, encouraged, and cheered Soham on every step of the way. First, a special thank to Amy for doing such a wonderful job as Master of Ceremonies. You led the event with grace and warmth, setting the perfect tone for this celebration. To Rich, our incredible Scout Master, thank you for presenting the awards today and for being a constant source of leadership and encouragement to Soham and all the Scouts. Your unwavering commitment to Scouting shines through in everything you do. A heartfelt thank you to Daniel for inviting the members of the Eagle's Nest. Your presence and your welcome into this honorable brotherhood serve as a powerful reminder of the strength, tradition, and lifelong bonds of the Scouting community. To Solomon, thank you for mentoring Soham through his Eagle project. Your guidance helped him turn his vision into reality, and he learned so much under your direction. And next person is Amber. I know she is not here. Hope she is watching through the live stream. Thank you for personally inspiring me to get involved as a parent volunteer. Your example encouraged me to take on responsibilities like organizing food coordination during campouts, managing medical forms, and more. Support means the world to Soham. And to everyone here today, family, friends, scout leaders, and honored guests, thank you for taking the time to be with us. Your presence made this day truly unforgettable for Soham and for all of us. Today is a beautiful reminder that no Eagle Scout achieves this rank alone. It takes a village, a scouting village, to raise an eagle. And we are so thankful that you have been part of ours. We dedicate this proud moment to all those who stood by Soham. With your time, your wisdom, your encouragement, and your belief in him, you have helped shape the young man he is today, and we will be forever grateful. Thank you once again from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
Okay, now we will retire the colors. Etten, would you and the color guard please come forward?
Audience, may you please rise for the retiring of the colors. Color guard advance. Color guard, prepare to retire the colors. Scout sign. Please join me in the Scout oath, law, and outdoor code. On my own, I will do my best to do my duty to govern my country, to raise the law, to other people at all times, and to bless the strong, and take away wicked and morally straight. Scouts trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. As my parent, I will do my best to continue my outdoor manners, be careful of fire, stay outdoors, and be conservation-minded. Color guard, retire the colors. 2. Color guard dismissed. Audience, you may be seated now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this Eagle Court of Honor. Thank you for joining us on this important occasion. Please join us at the front for some photos while they prepare for a reception in Fellowship Hall. On behalf of Soham and his family, we hope that you'll be able to join us in the Fellowship Hall following the photos. Thank you.